Wait a minute. Did I just hear that Erika Kirk was drunk during a speech at Kingston High School? Run that back. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of In Cahoots Podcast. My name is Nikki. So, I guess word on the curb is that Erika Kirk recently attended a high school to give a speech. It's called Kingston High School. It's in Illinois. And this speech, from my knowledge, was towards the beginning of this month of February. And I watched a little bit of it. I can't say that I sat there and watched the entire speech, but I can't say that I caught a drunk vibe. Apparently, some people are thinking that she was intoxicated. So we're going to get into that. Before we do, please make sure that you subscribe, smash the like button, turn on your post notifications so that you know every single time there's a new video. And also comment, let me know what you think. Do you think that she was intoxicated during the speech? Do you think they're reaching? We'll see. But anyway, if you want to support the channel in any way, every little bit helps. It all goes to improving this channel. You can always donate to our Cash App and Venmo. That's right there on your screen. And you can also follow us on social media. There's TikTok, X, and Instagram. All right, so we have Danks and Mr. Let Go. I like both of them. I think they're funny. Good coverage on some things. And I had come across and I was like, wait a minute. Drunk? Let's see.
This is not AI. So let's get into
I don't play that AI bullshit.
I know, right?
So powerful.
Okay, so we're going to do two things. We're going to play her whole speech so we can judge for ourselves. And then we're going to play what the people that watch the speech have to say.
Okay, let me just say the opinions of Mr. Let Go and Danks does not reflect on me nor my channel. I have my own opinions regarding Erika Reginae Pinocchio Kirk, and you guys know that. So just throwing that out there.
I was to use his voice for something so powerful. And I want you guys to understand that every decision will make a mark on your soul. It will. So as a young man, know that one day you're going to be a father. Know the way that you treat women, the way that you live your life every single day, it matters. Ladies, be that, be ladies, be modest. Live your life in a way that's honoring.
This was on, from what I was able to research real quickly before we went, is February 5th in this year, 2026, at Genoa Kingston High School in Illinois. And it was a high school assembly, and it was not allowed, they wouldn't allow any media, right? So this is why the recording is like this. So the assembly is scheduled to start at 2:30 p.m., which is the exact moment school lets out for the day, but buses don't arrive until 3. So students who didn't want to be there literally could not leave the building before it started. And the teachers union flagged this and in writing before the event even happened. So they were forced to go there. And there was like a 30-minute period where they just had to be there, and media was banned. Zero press inside. The only footage was a TikTok reel or whatever this video is that we're watching. And then Erika takes the stage alongside U.S. Education Secretary Linda McMahon. And basically the students are just like, what is going on, you know? And so yeah, that's kind of a preset to what this is.
But my reading in the room would be before she came on stage. Like, why is your hair like this? Why are you wearing these raggedy clothes? Like, what is happening with you? Why is your voice trembling? Why are you not speaking loudly? You know, we all know when you get on a microphone.
All right. Let me just say Right is right and wrong is wrong. She's basically damned if she do, damned if she don't. Because when she do pop out with her sparkles and her glitter and her, boss babe, whatever the case may be, then it's a problem. When she shows up messy hair, dressed down, it's a problem.
Build something greater than just focusing on what's next in your life. Don't compromise your character. You guys might think it's great to go along with the crowd. You guys might think it's great to laugh at certain things that aren't funny. But
And read the captions up under here, because she's so terrible at speaking. You don't even know what the hell she's saying. So the captions are up under the video.
just know that people are watching, and one day you might be in a position of leadership that people will look back on your life 12, 13, 15 years, and they'll say, wow, you made those choices, you made those decisions. Yeah, in those moments. But my aunt used to tell me, never do something that you don't want on the front page of the newspaper.
I'm still not picking up drunk. I mean, a lot of this has not been played. He stops it a lot. I mean, it's his channel, he can do what he wants, but he does stop it a lot. So far, I'm not picking up the drunk vibe. However, from what she did say just now when she said, you might think that it's the greatest thing, it's a great thing to laugh at something that's not funny, or laugh at somebody, or, basically telling the kids, watch what you're doing while you're younger, or a young adult, basically, because 15 years down the line, you may be in a position of power, and her aunt always told her, don't do something that you don't want to see on the front page of a newspaper one day. Who knows? Maybe this was, like I said, this was in the beginning of this month. I mean, she could have been embarrassed about everything that had come out regarding her past. I mean, that's the vibe that I'm catching right now. Maybe she's just letting it out without letting it all out. Just kind of I regret those days, and it sucks because they're everywhere now, and now I'm in a position of power and not being taken seriously enough because of the things that I've done before. Maybe that's what she's thinking. I have no idea, but that's just what it's coming out as. I don't want to sound like what was that girl's name? Lisa knows nothing and put words in her mouth, but it just gives me that vibe. My thing is that, well, maybe you shouldn't have lied. You wanted Charlie and, the world to think that you were this goody two shoes that came into Charlie's life and didn't have a reckless past, or whatever the case may be. And now that it's all coming out, I'm pretty sure that's embarrassing. I mean, but you shouldn't have lied. I would respect her more if she owned the person that she was, and then the person that she became. I would have more respect for her then. If 4.5 years ago, when she's making these speeches telling these women what to do, what not to do, and then later on down the line, how to be the type of woman to catch a Charlie, how to be the woman to get a Charlie. This is what you do. Here's the blueprint. I would have respected her more if she was like, you know what? Yeah, I used to go out. I used to party. I used to drink. I used to date around. And then one day, God opened my eyes and I realized this is not the type of people that I want to attract. I want to attract people who fear God. I want to attract people who are in a position of power. I want to attract. So I, decided to mold myself differently. I would have respected that way more than just saying it never happened. I showed you guys a video where she's taking a hike with Charlie, and Charlie says the most attractive thing is having a wife that has a 0 body count, referring to Erika. And that's why even in that video, I was like, well, where is she? Is she in the woods with you? Can you tell her to raise her hand, whoever you're talking about? Because it's not Erika. So I just think she should have been real from jump. And the vibe that I'm getting in this video is just that she kind of regrets a lot of stuff, and she probably is just in a bad place because now everything is coming out.
Constricted, not because you're afraid, but because you hold yourself to a higher standard. And I want to encourage you guys to do that. And I also want to encourage you guys, don't compromise your character. There's no reason to do that. You might think it's cool to insult people. You might think,
man, it feels like she's...
my husband's life, he made a choice over a course of time.
Listen, he made a choice over the course of time.
Well, if you listen to what she's saying, it almost sounds like she is trying to express something that she can't fully say. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm reading too deep into it, but maybe she's trying to say something that she can't say, you know?
That I do agree with. You know, I do think that maybe there is something that she wishes that she could say. I said it just a second ago. I said it's like she's saying something without actually saying it, you know? But like I said, it just could be the fact that her past is haunting her, basically. And yeah, that's why you can't not practice what you preach. If you're going to tell people to lead with the truth, you should have done that. You should have led with the truth.
He made the wrong decision consistently over his life. And so I want you guys to understand that even...
You look like you made the wrong decisions by having something to do with or having knowledge of killing your husband.
Even though your choice might be small, I don't care if it's deciding whether or not to put the grocery cart back in the stand or something as grand as finding a way to forgive someone who's deeply hurt you. Those choices leave a mark on your soul for eternity. People will watch it. One day your kids will watch it. And so I understood that there's something so much greater when you...
Ma'am, talk!
Sorry, I was just really emotional these past few days.
No, you're not emotional. You're incoherent. If you had enough common sense, you would have notes. You don't have a lot of common sense, ma'am.
Yes. Something that's...
I'm clearly gonna have to edit the hecky smack out of this video. No shade to Mr. Let Go or even Danks. Like I said, I like their channels, but again, their views does not reflect on this channel or myself. I do have my opinions on Erika Kirk, but they going hard. My goodness. As far as her just now forgetting the whatever she was gonna say, I think it doesn't seem like Erika Kirk has her team with her, as far as, you know, the scripts and somebody getting her prepared and ready and blah blah. So it just seems like something maybe she did on the whim, on a whim. I'm not sure, obviously, but I'm still not pulling any like intoxicated vibes. I'm not getting that. And maybe you guys see it. Please tell me if you see that. I don't see that. I'm not gonna sit here and say the girl was drunk, and I really don't see that. You know, I'm not gonna just outright be a bully like that and be like, you know, you're drunk, you're on drugs, you're blah blah. Like, no, I don't see that. But if you do, let me know.
Internet is so easy to hide behind a keyboard. It is so easy to press send after typing something out that you think will have no ramifications. But it does. There's someone on the other end of that computer, under the phone. And so, as you go about your life and understanding that choices do mold you, I just want to encourage you guys to be bold and fearless. Not everyone is called to be on the front lines. That's okay. Support those that are. Pray for those. Be there for them in ways that you could not even imagine. But just know that the enemy would love nothing more than to confuse you, to put you in a position where you don't think your life matters or someone else's doesn't matter. It does. And so, just remember, again, every choice that you make? Is it bringing you closer? For me, closer to heaven. That's my focus now. Closer to heaven, closer to being a person that's bringing you further away. When someone's criticizing you, is it constructive criticism or is it
Look at this. She can't even say destructive right.
closer to being a person that God has told you to be, or is it bringing you further away? When someone's criticizing you, is it constructive criticism or is it criticism that is?
I think she's tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think she's drunk. I think she's tired. I think she's frustrated. I think that there's a lot. We say a lot of things about Erika Kirk, but at the end of the day, from my knowledge, she's still a human. And I mean, you got the internet going hard on you, whether, she had something to do with this or that or the other. At the end of the day, you have the internet going hard on you 24/7. And it seems like her speech is all over the place because of probably what's going on in her head, because she'll go from, you're going to be fathers one day, you're going to be mothers one day. And hey, if you're criticized, you might think it's okay to laugh at people and criticize people. And, that's why you just, you want to stay focused on your character. Don't do anything that you don't want on the front of a newspaper. And it's just kind of bouncing up and down because probably all of her emotions and everything that's been going on is probably just wanting to come out so bad, but she can't. Like, that's why I said it sounds like she's trying to say something without actually really saying it. To me, I'm sorry, Intoxicated is not the vibe that I'm catching. I'm catching tired, stressed out, frustrated, and then she's a CEO,
Okay, with this constructive two-parter, remember. But again, the reason why high schools are so important to me, when I was talking to POTUS a few weeks ago, I told him, I said, something that's really special is the fact that these students, a lot of them, how many of you guys are going to vote in the midterms? Any of you? Old enough yet? That's awesome. I don't know why.
What's she saying?
I don't know.
This is what the hell is she saying?
Something that's really special is the fact that these students, a lot of them, how many of you guys are going to vote in the midterms? Any of you? Old enough yet? That's awesome.
How did they even get the captions out of this shit?
Exactly. She's slurring virtually every word.
Heartstring. Because using your voice that way is very powerful in the other.
So now she's connecting heart strength to voting.
God bless you. So when you guys do have a chance, please make sure you guys go out and do that straw poll that's out there. But again, I just want to encourage you, guys and girls, please, there's so much more to life than what's in these four walls. I told Charlie about his last day on earth.
She might as well have a glass of vodka, a martini in her hand, bro.
Before everything happened. And I told him, I love you, I'm proud of you. And I said, go have fun. And you can do that. You can have fun in a way where you're making the decisions that on your family, on yourself, and on your future self. Again, I'm so grateful to be here. God bless you guys. Sorry I was late again, but the way that you live your life every single day, it matters. Ladies.
She sounds drunk.
Be that, be ladies, be modest.
This is the true Erika when she doesn't have a script in front of her.
Live your life in a way that's honoring. Honor your parents.
Yo, this is hilarious.
Build something greater than just focusing on what's next in your life.
The point of the video is that a lot of people are saying that she was intoxicated. I do not catch that vibe. I already told you the vibes that I caught from it. So I would like to know what you guys think. But to me, that was a reach. said what it said. That was a reach. But like I said, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to end the video right here. So make sure that you smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on your post notifications so that you know every single time there's a new video out, and also share it with your friends. And if you want to donate to the channel in any way, every little bit helps. It all goes to improving this channel. You can always donate to our Cash App and our Venmo. That's right there on your screen. You can also follow us on our social media, TikTok, Instagram, and X. But yes, until next time, this has been In Cahoots Podcast. My name is Nikki. I don't think she was drunk. Peace.